Yeah, we still have more of this. Anyway, Randy, Mr. Randy Piper, had a beautiful something to say. And I actually just had all these little cards pop out as I was trying to put them away, so I thought maybe it was for a reason. You can tip, buddy, by the way. This will be for your mama. So, Scholar came out, which says absorbs and integrates information from the world around them, not necessarily scientific, can also get general information about life. I just posted on studying, so this is perfect timing. We've got the boat again. I don't think there's a reading yet that hasn't come out with the boat, which is just so interesting to me. So with this boat, Ivy wed. I don't know why I heard that. Maybe somebody's getting married on a sailboat. Oh, maybe that's my cousin. Maybe her name is Jessica. Receiving what you need, progression, arriving, moving on closer, issues. So, are you having trouble closing up the past so that you can be a teacher? Something like that. Do you want to teach people energy medicine? I know I do. I want to have a 13 colony property where I teach people how to heal. I want to take the sickest and turn them around by showing them what it's like to live life. Retrain their brain, their body, like a Daniel fasting clinic, if you will. 40 days and 40 nights will be my rehabilitation program. It's part of our blueprint, if you haven't figured that out, Chosen. This says the ability to heal with one's own empathetic, ethereal, astral, mental, or spiritual energy. We all carry the Jesus frequency. We should be laying our hands on people, folks. If you haven't started laying hands on people, please start doing it. If you're attracted to my channel, I promise you, you're a healer. You have special abilities in your hands, I promise you. You probably noticed that, like, even your girlfriends will be like, you'll come home from work, I see you just dog tired, you just don't want to lift a finger, and they're like, can you please rub me? My neck hurts really bad. And you can't help but you want to do it half-assed, but that's not in your DNA, so you don't. And I see you just like massaging, like head's itching, so that's confirmation. So even if you're not a paid therapist, like physical therapist, you just know what you're doing and your hands are amazing. And it's probably something very natural for you if you don't do it for a living. And you'll find that people always want to hug you, or they want to just graze their hand on your leg, or even just on your arm and say, hey, how are you doing today? Whereas they wouldn't touch other people, but people just generally want to touch you. That means you're a healer. They're attracted to that frequency. Okay? So love should always be the center of it, right? Now I'm hearing that song. I'll take my whiskey, my coffee black and my pedigree. You're too sweet for me. You're too sweet for me. So is she too sweet for you? You getting psychic downloads about how sweet that shit is? Oh, something like a juicy peach. Maybe you're from Georgia. Maybe you like juicy peaches. I love peaches. I almost picked some up at the grocery store today, but they all didn't smell right, so I didn't pick anything up. Every time I go, the food just gets more disappointing. It's really frustrating for me. Like, I just want to... I actually sell these grow trees with lights and everything on them, and you can do monthly payment plans, by the way. But I sell these trees, and you can roll them like wherever you want, like out to your patio to get real sun, or like take them with you in your motor home when you go on vacation and have all your fresh fruits and vegetables just like right there to pick. But I wanted to put one in every police department and every school so that every kid had access to fresh fruits and vegetables. And I've even seen people grow mushrooms on them. Like, one person was growing like cremini mushrooms, and another friend was growing some lobster mushroom, I think, something like that. It was a meaty mushroom. Anyway, and one guy was growing blueberries and strawberries. So I mean, I know you can grow whatever you want, and it's a hydroponic tree, so it takes no soil. And then you just put, filtered water in there, or whatever you would drink as water, because why would you feed your plants anything different than you, right? Like if you want it to be full of nutritional value. So anyway, I'll stop now. But maybe that has actually maybe that's supposed to be part of the message. Like maybe you need to find a new pastime to replace the pastime that you just left. So like if you had a breakup, for instance, and you're used to spending every evening with that person, now you're going to start going to the gym. You're going to start doing other things to fill up that time space, not only so you don't feel the loss of that person, but also to better your own life and la da 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 da, right? Something like that. On to New Year's ship. So we need to be building bonds and building blocks, something rather. You need to see opportunities where others see risks and are open to taking on all challenges to grow and earn simultaneously. Venus and telepathy. I heard Venus talk. Whatever that means. Venus talk. And now I'm seeing like a CB radio. So maybe you're a trucker, or maybe you still have a CB radio from like 1980. Yeah. I used to have a CB radio. My handle was CL. So I don't know. Something about that. Maybe that just means this message is for you. Letting you know I can hear you on your radio. 1 2 1 2. I do. I can hear you. So, you're talking to CB radio. Somebody does. And yeah, whoever that was in the back that I just heard, I'm sure there's one of everybody in here. Well, no, folks, I only have a couple hundred subscribers, so there's not one of everybody in here. So, just saying. Love you. Be careful of those thoughts. Keep those in line. I can hear you. Remember, I love you.